enhances your personal growth. It creates innovation. Now, the fourth one is enabling job crafting. Organizations, when give choice to their employees to choose between the projects they want to work on, people often choose the one that interests them the most. The one people focus their energies on something that resonates with their likes. We have 9 subjects in MBA in this semester, and we had 6 in the previous semester. Did we all give equal attention to each of the subjects? No. We had our favorite subjects. So if given a choice to do an internship or write a research paper, we would choose the one that interests us the most, because people tend to choose it, and we would work harder on it. We would put more efforts into it because it's something that we want to work on. So, when trusted with the responsibility, when trusted by the organization to work on certain something in your own way, in your own manner, and they give you the choice, people tend to select the one that interests them and they work harder. It increases their performance, it enhances their personal growth and performance in the organization. It was seen that in the organization where job crafting was enabled, 13% fewer sick days were taken by the employees. The fifth one is sharing information broadly. Now, when the organization doesn't share their goals and purposes and
Sabha, I'm
strategies.
afraid you'll have to wind up now, huh? Because your 10 minutes are over already, and we have 4 more presentations.
Okay, sir. So sharing information broadly is, it frustrates a person when they are not sure about something, when they are not sure about the goals and purposes of the organization. So the organizations should always keep in mind to make that clear that they are open to their employees. The sixth one is intentionally building relationships. Researchers have found in various studies that people actually do not work on their relationships. They actually just focus on their work instead of building relationships with their colleagues. And Mr. Zach found in his research that working in relationships, working with connections actually enhances your performance in the organization. The seventh one is facilitating whole person growth. High level trust companies actually help their employees grow personally as well as professionally, and not just help them in acquiring new skills. The eighth one and the last one is true vulnerability. When leaders ask for help with their employees, when they ask for help from their employees, it creates a sense of equality in the organization. It gives the employee the authority and the sense that they are capable of making a decision too, and they are not just the workers assigned by the leaders. So it enhances trust in the organization, and it helps them to have more faith in the organization. The return on trust. So, what does this trust bring to the table for the organization? Why do they have to work so much harder on fostering this trust in the organization? Mr. Zach found that high-level trust companies actually paid more to the employees because the employees were more productive, more innovative, and had more empathy towards each other in the organization. So, fostering trust in the organization is extremely important because people would not work harder.
इनका पेपर कितने घंटे का है?
The people would not work harder, and for the long run, it would not be profitable. So, to conclude, Mr. Polzak and his research team actually told us about the trust, how important trust is in a workplace between the employers and the employees, and how the companies should change their minute behaviors and details to foster this trust. And the enhancement of trust is not just a theoretical aspect, but also a well-proven mathematical fact. Now, I would like to give it back to Zainab. Zainab?
Yes, due to the paucity of time, I'll just like to flag the importance of trust. It is basically the lifeblood of organizational vitality. So, Sabha, please deliver the closing note and thank you.
So, as a closing note, I would like to say that trust is a glue of life. It's the most essential ingredient in effective communication. It is the foundational principle that holds all relationships. Thank you, everyone, for looking at our presentation, and so sorry we took so much of your time.
Thank you, Sabha and Zainab. Now, Abuzar Nasir Khan and Laiba.
Yes, sir, I am audible. Laiba?
And please ensure that you don't exceed beyond 10 minutes.
Yes, you are audible, Abu sir.
Okay. Sir, we can start.
Yes, please. We are waiting.
Good morning to all of you. I, Abuzar Nasir Khan, and my friend Laiva Khan are here to present on the topic the neuroscience of trust. The neuroscience of trust is an article given by Paul J. Zak for the Harvard Business Review, in which he describes management behaviors that will foster employee engagement. So we will first look at the introductory part, that trust is something that cannot be bought. Most of the leaders and managers knows that. So they provide higher pay and they create fashionable culture, but it boosts only short-term happiness. It fails to create long-lasting effects on performance and retention of employees, and that can only be done through trust, because a foundation of engagement can't be built on perks alone. Paul J. Zak, professor and founding director of the Center for Neuroeconomic Studies, has uncovered some trust-building solutions. Through his experiments and surveys, he has named 8 key management behaviors that will foster trust and improve performance. The problem and the solution. Leaders all around the world know that low employee engagement is a sign of lost value, and it's the problem they want to fix it. So they provide random perks, hoping that these will work, but actually they don't. So the simple solution for it is to create a culture of trust. And neuroscience research shows that culture of trust can be built by following 8 key management behaviors that will stimulate the production of oxytocin, that is a brain chemical that facilitates teamwork and build trust. The fact, Gallup's meta-analysis. Gallup is a management consulting company, and in his recent survey, he has showed that high engagement organizations have employees that have a strong connection with their work and colleagues. They feel like they are the real contributor. They enjoy each and every chance to learn, and this leads to positive outcomes for both individual and organization. And ultimately, the rewards include are higher productivity for the organization, better service delivered, and increased profit. Paul J. Zak research. He has researched that in high trust organizations, employees are more productive. They are more energetic towards their work. Their performance levels are high to those who are working in low trust organizations. They collaborate better with their colleagues. They are happier and feel low stress, and they stay longer with the organization. Ultimately, these factors fuel stronger performance. Leaders understand the state. In 2016 Global CEO Survey, PwC reported that 55% of CEOs think that a lack of trust is a threat to their organization growth. Most of them have done little to increase the trust because in reality they don't know how to start and where to start. So now we will see that where to start. There are mainly 4 virtues of trust that an individual must have to become a trustworthy. They are credibility, reliability, intimacy, and low self-oriented. Credibility means to tell the truth, and reliability means to work in a team. Intimacy means to keep confidence in the colleague works no matter what the situation unfolds, and having a low self-orientation towards their work. And if any employee or any organization had these virtues in them, then there will be a creation of values, and that are that their employees will focus more on their work. They will collaborate better with each other. They have a long-term perspective with their organization, and they will be transparent towards their work. So, how trust creates joy? There is a brain chemical that is known as oxytocin. It stimulates when one trusts another, and when it stimulates, trust becomes more. And when trust becomes more, there will be more engagement and services provided in an organization, which will bring joy in the organization, and ultimately it will